Welcome everybody to another video of Vinyl Addict. This is Chili, and today I have a video of sludge doom metal. It's a classic album from 1991. I'm talking about Fudge Tunnel's Hate Songs in E minor. Now before I get into this, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment on this video, share this video, and if you still haven't, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Get some updates here. So now that's out of the way, I'd like to share on this album. Now, I do make videos regarding stoner, psych, space, heavy rock from the 70s. And now I started those videos based on Black Sabbath. Okay, so when I went down the rabbit hole and started finding unknown bands that didn't really amount to, universal appeal, and just enjoyed, the findings of what I was coming across, and that crossed over to like even other bands like Monster Magnet later on in the 90s and just so on and so forth. And I felt like any band that had Sabbath as part as their influence, and I'm talking about the heavy doomy side of Sabbath, not the metal side. Say when you hear Black Sabbath with Dio, like Neon Nights, or the song when he was Black Sabbath was more metal, or even like in the 80s stuff with Tony Martin. I was talking more about, the Sabbath with Ozzy, just like the first few albums, and Sleep comes into mind, the Melvins, like the era of Lysol and Bullhead. And so this band came out in 91. This band came out in 91 with this album, and they were pretty much compared to Nirvana. They were saying, this is the UK's answer to Nirvana, because they're a trio. I don't find that. I don't find the connection there. This band, yes, there's a lot of distortion. There's been some grungy things about this. They would throw this under kind of grunge, but I would highly disagree with that. And with the term that they were calling this, sludge doom metal, okay, the vocals are not similar, like say a Cobain, where he could do a song like About a Girl. There's nothing like that on here. They don't mellow out at all. Okay, let me go through the song titles and the ones that I like, and I like the whole thing, but ones that stick out more, like the title song, Hate Song, is great. Bedcrumbs, Spanish Fly, Kitchen Belt, Hate Song Again, Version, Boston Baby, Gut Rot, Soap and Water, I love that song. Tweezers, that's great. And they got two cover songs here, like a slow, heavy Sunshine of Your Love, which speeds up later on. And then there's an invisible track, hidden track of Ted Nugent's Cat Scratch Fever. Now, this is Earache Records, and Earache was, for me, every time when stuff would come out of Earache, I would think of bands more like Morbid Angel and that type of thing. And Sleep was a different kind of band that came off of Earache, and this was another one. And there's something here that's written on the label, which I will share with you guys just to give you a little more insight of this band. So it says, my only premise is that there are times when one must attack with complete ruthlessness and fight with lethal fury. This fury and ruthlessness must be harnessed and directed to the gravest possible damage to kill. So I would say this is like the ultimate teenage angst. This is teenage angst deluxe. Hate songs in E minor, where you just kind of hate the world and everyone's fucked, and you know, you're kind of the outcast, this would work for you. So I would highly suggest this album to any of you out there who know teenagers and need something to boost their self-esteem. Hate Songs in E minor is probably that album for you. It's comprised of Alex Newport on guitar and vocals. His vocals, you know, I mean, that is one thing about this. It's kind of mixed back. You can't really hear him as much. The guitar, drums, and bass is just, you know, in your face, but the vocals are kind of, that was the only thing about this. David Riley on bass is great, and Adrian Parkin on drums, perfect band. They had 2 more albums after this, but this one is, the debut one, is the one for you to get. Now, do they fall under the whole, you know, stoner, psych, you know, space, prog, metal, 70s thing? You let me know, because I just kind of threw them in there now. I'm just, there's so many genres coming out from based on metal, you know, or, you know, starting from Sabbath and everything, and you know, I have a bunch of other ones like this I'll share with you guys, and that I feel that belong on here. And so just, you know, leave a comment below. What are your thoughts? Do you remember this band? Do you remember this album, Hate Songs in E minor? And, you know, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.